Yo, what up? What up, Black Suburban Dad? Here. The man with the most flaws in the game. The man with more flaws than IKEA furniture by far, baby. Oh, yeah, brother. More flaws than IKEA furniture, brother. Today I want to talk about... What am I talking about? Let me look. Today I want to talk about, do nice guys finish last? Do they finish last? Do they?
And I'm out of here.
Do you just kick the nice guy the hell out of your place? Does he even get a chance to make it into your place?
Nope.
These are the guys that you meet a girl on Tinder and the girl look you up and she's like, okay, I'm not going to hook up with this guy. I'm just going to use him as a foodie date. Now, this actually happened to me before. So this girl actually wanted to, she was a barista. She wanted to use me as a foodie date, right? And I didn't have that good of pictures on this website. So when she met me, I'm in shape and I had on a tight, I think this is when like Ed Hardy shirts were popping. I was rocking an Ed Hardy shirt. I was dressed nice. I smelled good. She was like, I did not expect this. So what happened is she ended up telling me, she was like, look, man, I'm going to be real with you right now. I didn't expect this to go this direction. She was like, honestly, I was just using you as a foodie date. I was like, oh, wow. Well, that sucks. So what are we going to do now? And we ended up going back to my place.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
And we hung out for about, we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend for about 2 days. 2 days. No, was it 2 days? It wasn't even a week. It wasn't a week.
Nope.
So we became boyfriend and girlfriend for about 4 days. What happened is she was blowing me up one day, and I don't know, maybe it's the Sagittarius or something in me, but I just ghosted. Like I just went 0 dark 30, didn't answer her calls, her texts. I'm looking at her text like whatever. And then I actually liked the girl too. So I don't know what made me do this. I just went 0 dark 30. Maybe it's because I was like, oh, she actually likes me. Now I don't really like her that much. It was crazy, man. So she ended up breaking up with me. So it never really went up. It never really went anywhere, but she would still stop by my place.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
So anyway, I started off being a nice guy, but then I turned into the a-hole, and yeah, man, we hung out with each other for a little while. Anyway, I'm getting into do nice guys finish last. I got a couple videos, and I also have this email that I'm going to read that has nothing to do with nice guys finishing last, but I'm going to read it anyway because I like to get an email in before I start flashing up these videos on the screen, okay? So, I have not been on here for about a week. Man, I've been busy at work. I've been putting in like 14 hours, 14 and a half, 15 hours at work. I mean, that's crazy, man. I've been putting in a lot of work here lately. So, if you don't know, I got a trip to the Philippines coming up. Yeah, man, it's going to be a good trip. I got an Aries over there waiting for me. Can't wait to see that Aries. And, yeah, let me get into this email right here. Okay, so it says, every time I like someone, they blow me off. And I did not read this email. I'm just going to pull it up and I'm going to get into it like I always like to do because I like to have a natural reaction. Okay, get it, got it good. Okay, here we go. It says, curious if anyone could give me any insight here. I, 29 female, mostly am the one in position to turn people down in dating. So she turns people down. It looks like the roles might get reversed and she might get turned down. It's like there are a lot of people who get really excited about me that I'm not interested in. That goes with a lot of girls. A lot of girls actually say that. But almost every single time I find someone I think has potential, they blow me off. Often not even flat out rejecting me, but weird stuff like acting like they want to make plans, even asking for my schedule, and then just never following up again and leaving me hanging. Kind of how I did that girl. That's kind of crazy. I didn't read this, by the way. It's pretty disheartening. The only things I can think of are maybe the kind of guys who are good looking and have their SHIT together are just in such high demand they get distracted, or maybe I showed too much interest right away. That's the 80-20 rule. 80% of girls are searching for 20% of guys. And it goes into my last video. If you haven't seen my last video, just go back. It's very entertaining. And it talks about the 80-20 rule. It talks about how we don't want to let girls pick all the guys, because all they're going to do is pick from a certain group of guys, 20% of guys, and all the other guys are going to be left out there to rot pretty much. And that's why I say arranged marriages are one of the ways forward. We can knock that out because girls don't really know who they should actually be with. We know who we should actually put them with. I really don't think I'm the clingy type. I may just text them after the date that I had a good time or make some banter. I don't like the idea of having to play hard to get. I like being straightforward, but I am ruining my chances by not going quiet and letting them make the effort first. Thoughts? Maybe they're just not into you. They're probably not into you.
Nope.
That's what it sounds like. Now, this might hard to believe because you have a vagina and you have two tatas up top. So you would think, hey, man, I have these tools. And just remember that they are standard issue on literally every woman. I have these tools. Guys want them. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, right?
Nope.
Now, I guess not. I guess it doesn't, because it doesn't seem like these guys are really willing to put in the effort. It seems like they're actually playing with you. And it seems like they're not as interested as you would want them to be. So that's what I'm getting from this. That's exactly what I'm getting from this. Man, it's allergy season up in here. It's allergy season like a mofo. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Let's go. I meant to cough over here and then talk over here. Instead, I coughed on the mic and I talked over here. Bruh. It said, maybe you are to them what your other matches are to you. Exactly. So maybe these guys just don't find her appealing. You know, some of these girls need to look in the mirror. Oh, my God, bro. I'm not editing this video at all. Some of these girls need to look in the video and, like, actually have an honest evaluation of themselves. But they can't do that. That's impossible.
Nope.
I've had occasions in my online dating where I feel like I can't keep up, and other times where getting one match is so nice, rare, I'm super into it. Okay, men that are attractive and charming have had a lot of practice, and if they're on dating apps, are either very picky or looking for a quick lay. Well, there's some truth to that. There's definitely some truth to that, because if guys have their pick of the litter, look, you're picking from the same guys. You're picking from Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, Ray. You're picking from those guys. All right? Those are the guys that you're picking from. Nobody else. Now, you might go on the site. You might go on a date with somebody that you might not find appealing. And you can have the time of your life. Who knows? But you're not going to do that.
Nope.
Let's read one more comment. It says, it's impossible to say without seeing how you interact or the men you're interested in. She's interested in the 20% of men, obviously. I'm not seeing any obvious red flags based on your comments here, so I'll just repeat my general advice. It's nearly impossible to say the wrong thing to the right guy. That's not true. That's not true. And it's impossible to say the right thing to the wrong guy. That's true. Unless you have a major red flag you're not addressing. I would worry about showing too much interest or anything like that. I don't think that marginal stuff makes much of it. You actually want to show interest. Because if you don't know, man, the cream rises to the top. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah, some guys like to chase. You got two different kind of guys out here. You got some guys that just want to be chased and, they might put you on the back burner. But then you got some guys that will actually chase the girl and pursue the girl. Now, I would find myself in the middle. I would be the guy that would actually pursue you. I'd chase you for a little bit. I'd more like pursue you. I ain't going to say chase you because I really don't chase. I'd more like pursue you. And if it's not reciprocated, then And I'm out of here. Now, if we start talking and we're talking like every day, and then it starts to slack down, and then, you're not reciprocating it. I'm not really hitting you up. It seems like you might want me to chase you. Well, then I'm going to be like,
I'm out of here.
and I'll just move on to the next one. So I'm kind of in the middle somewhere, I will pursue you, but I will not chase you. You can take it as a chase, like just me saying, hey, what's up? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. The whole run-of-the-mill bullshit that we all do. But I'm not going to be like showing up at your job, like pop up like Jack in the Box, like, hey, what's up, Becky? How you doing? That's not going to happen. So I'm not going to chase you. I'll pursue you at first, okay? But that's about it. That's about all you get from me. I am at the age where I don't give up anymore. I don't care. I don't have time to be chased. I just said I work 13 to 15 hours a day. And that's insane. I have no time to be chasing you. So like my friend said, I like the girls that like me. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. If you like me and you're not too big or you're not too beastly or, stuff like that, and I actually find you attractive, well, I'm probably going to like you too. So, yeah, I like the girls that like me. I got that from my homeboy, and that is a very, very true statement. Now, we're going to get into do nice guys finish last. Now, I got about 4 videos, and we're going to get into them right about now. I'm going to pull this one girl up real quick, and I always bring her videos up. She's nice to look at. Her videos are kind of amusing, so we're going to keep using her because it seems like she's kind of like in the same ballpark I am. Like I do videos on relationships and anything that has to do with relationships. It can even be politics. Politics can rain down to relationships too. There's a myriad of different things that can actually trickle down to relationships. It seems like she's kind of in that relationship ballpark. And every time I'm thinking of a topic, well, I put it into TikTok and her videos pop right on up. So we'll just keep on using them. Now it says, why do women reject nice guys? The disturbing truth. Now, let's hear this video and see what this light-skinned mulatto has to say. Take it away, baby.
That women don't like nice guys? What? Let's get into it, family. Family, I disagree. Women absolutely like nice guys. However, sometimes women will perceive nice guys as being less masculine. And some women are just not attracted to men that they do not see as having strong, stereotypical masculine traits. When a woman perceives that a man lacks stereotypical masculine traits like a dominant personality, strong leadership qualities, ability to set boundaries, disciplined, ambitious, has the ability to control his own emotions, and does not let his emotions control him, it can make some women see that man as being softer and less masculine, and in turn, she can lose romantic interest in him. See, when a man has all the qualities that I listed above and happens to be nice, it sets him over the edge. I mean, he should come with a caution label. Women love that. But again, perception is reality. So it's not to say that nice guys aren't masculine. But if a woman does not perceive that man as being masculine, some women will find themselves losing or not feeling that romantic interest in him, and therefore putting that guy in the friend zone. Rumor has it that women don't like nice guys? What? Let's get into it, family. Family, I disagree. Women absolutely like nice guys. However, sometimes women will perceive nice guys as being less masculine. And some women are just not attracted to men that they do not see as having strong, stereotypical masculine traits. When a woman perceives that a man lacks stereotypical masculine traits like a dominant personality, strong leadership qualities, ability to set boundaries, disciplined, ambitious, has the ability to control his own emotions, and does not let his emotions control him, it can make some women see that man as being softer and less masculine, and in turn, she can lose romantic interest in him. See, when a man has...
Yeah, I can get it, man. Some girls out here, they want to be ragdolled and this and that and the third. Look, man, I'll take myself for an example. Here lately, I've been called a sweet guy. Like, oh, man, oh, you're so sweet. And I'm just like, I'm texting normal stuff. I'm like, look, you're pretty. I'm interested in you. Here, boom, boom, boom. I'll text you that. Oh, you look good. You got nice eyes, Your eyes are pretty. Oh, you're so sweet. But even though I'm sweet and I'm a nice guy, I think I'm a pretty nice guy, I'm also a masculine guy, too. So I can kind of hold all those cards at one time. I can be nice. I can be sweet. I haven't been called sweet this many times ever.
Nope.
But it's actually a nice gesture, and I'm down with it. But I can be sweet, I can be nice, and I can also be masculine at the same time. Now, I don't have to sit up there and be dominating the whole time. Like, do you really want that? Do girls really want a guy that's like, you're out to dinner, you're like, yeah, eat this steak, bitch. You're like, do you have to be dominating all the time? I don't want to be dominating all the time. That's kind of rude too, actually. That might have been a bad example. But you're sitting up there eating the steak, and I'm just sitting over you like this. Yeah, eat it. I don't know, man. I don't want to be. I'm not a. Now, when we get to this,
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty cheeks.
I can do some dominating. You know, I can definitely do some dominating in that regard. But I'm not gonna be like dominating all the time. I'm the kind of guy where I actually like my woman to go ahead and make some decisions for herself. But then daddy's going to go ahead and correct that for you, you know, because you going to need some corrected. That's what you going to need. That's what I know you're going to need. So daddy can correct it and fix the mistake that you're obviously going to make. So yeah, that's the guy, you know, that's the kind of guy I am. I can hold all those cards at the same time and still be masculine. So I get it, man. I get it. We're going to get on to another, and she kind of talks, she talks a lot. She kind of talks fast sometimes. Sometimes she even talks in circles. We're going to see if we can get to this. Now, we got the mulatto. Now we're going to get to the white girl. The white girl might lay it out a little bit better. It says, reject the nice guy. Feel so guilty, or does she? I don't think she feels guilty.
Nope.
Let's listen to what this crazy, bat-ass looking crazy girl has to say. Look at that. Look at that, man. Take it away.
For rejecting the nice guys. That is until I discovered that that's just the hierarchy how it should be, you know? The reason why we like the bad boys is because they have higher testosterone. That means they can protect us better. They have bigger muscles. They take resources from the weaker beta men out there. And they also have bigger sizes. So don't ever feel bad for rejecting a nice guy. No, go for the bad one. Go for the one that has high testosterone. You deserve it, girl.
No, see, this is where they get it mixed up, because it doesn't always have to be like the bad guy. She's talking about like the bad guy just acting out, doing dumb shit, all loud, obnoxious. It don't have to be like that. Because honestly, if you see like a guy with a lot of testosterone, just say like if you see a fighter. When I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I came across a bunch of fighters. I seen Clay Guida out there with his homeboys. Everybody's all docile and cool. They all look masculine, but they're also not acting out, trying to act dominating, not trying to act like an alpha. Because an alpha doesn't need to act like an alpha. An alpha is just the alpha. That's what it is. So you don't have to have a guy that's like running around all testosterone. I mean, all this testosterone flowing. You know, they sweating out the damn testosterone and the HGH and whatever. And the I don't know, the anabolic steroids. They're sweating all that stuff out. You don't have to have a guy all jacked up acting like that. You can have a guy cool, calm, and collective. And he can actually protect you better than the guy that's acting out can. You know why? The guy that's acting out might get punched in the mouth. And then he might get your ass punched in the mouth and knocked out too, because he's out of pocket. The guy that's cool, calm, and collective, just say a guy like me. I'll come in, I read the room, I know where the YNs are, I know where the KKK members are, I know where the crazy Asians are in the back, I know where the cholos and the cholas are. I'm identifying everybody, right? So I'm going to just be cool, calm, and collective, but I'm also going to have a really good time with whatever girl I'm kicking it with. And I'm going to try to keep her out of danger. And best believe me, I know how to throw a punch and I can fight. So I'll be able to protect her, definitely. That's like one of the things that I have about me. I am a natural protector. So if you're with me, if you're a girl that's with me, don't worry about getting hurt. Daddy got you, baby. Daddy's going to protect you, okay? But I'm cool, calm, and collective. But I also don't look like I should be approached and just, you know what I'm saying, try to be messed with like that. So I do have a masculine look to me because I am masculine, but I'm not sitting up here trying to act out a character like an alpha male. Let's listen to this again.
I used to feel so guilty for rejecting the nice guys. That is until I discovered.
Now, I think the nice guys that she's talking about like computer geeks and people pleasers and the guy that just wants to fit in. There's a lot of people that don't like me, and I don't care at all. I really don't care. I walk around with my chest out, my head up. I'm literally in my own world. I'm walking through the world like this. They're like, what the hell? Look at that guy. I'm like, I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention, but I'm literally in my own world. So I walk around with all the confidence. You can say swagger, whatever. I don't even want to use that word. I'm just saying, like, I walk around with confidence because I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in my little bubble. So people will get that and they'll read it however they want. I really don't care. Okay. But what they're going to read is this guy has some confidence to him. I don't know what's going on with him, but something's going on with him like that. What they're talking about, I think they're talking about like the people pleasers, the guy that want to be nice in every situation. Like me, I can fit in any situation, except unless it's like a YN party or some gangsta ghetto shit going on. I don't want to be there at all.
I'm out of here.
She's talking about like computer geeks, like people pleasers, people that's like guys that smiling too much. Like, I never trust a guy that smiled too much too. I don't trust guys that smile too much. I'm like, what's so funny, bro? Like, really, is life really that funny? You ain't got nothing going on. You ain't missed a bill. Your phone ain't about to get cut off. You ain't getting no car accident. Like, nothing's happening in your life. Where you just got it. You think everything's all this shit just funny, right? Life is just funny. You just sitting up there like this. You laugh at this shit. I'm like, bro, really? Life is that funny, bro? Oh, hold up. Wrong one. I'm like, come on, man.
Nope.
There we go. Damn. I hit it at the wrong time. But yeah, I don't trust guys that smile too much. But she's talking about like people pleasers, guys like that. You don't have to be a people pleaser. Okay, me, I'm not a people pleaser. I fly at my own altitude. If people like it, then they can latch onto my wings. If not, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep soaring through the friendly skies. But she's talking about guys that maybe feel uncomfortable in situations, so they want to be liked. I don't care about being liked. So those are the guys that she's talking about.
That's just the hierarchy how it should be, you know? The reason why we like the bad boys is because they have higher testosterone. That means they can protect us better. They have bigger muscles. They take resources from the weaker beta men out there. And they also have bigger sizes. So don't ever feel bad for rejecting a nice guy. No. Go for the bad one. Go for the one that has high testosterone. You deserve it, girl.
Look, man, you got to know how to. I be seeing guys out here in Seattle. Seattle's a disgrace, man. I cannot stand that place. But I be seeing guys. I live outside of Seattle. I be seeing guys in Seattle, man. They literally have like no muscle mass at all. I'm like, it's easy for you to get in the gym and just like pump a couple weight. Put up 25 pounds. Do something. Don't walk around looking like Gumby, you know. You walk around looking like a straight up soy boy. So like, if you don't want to be perceived as just like a nice guy, like at least just try to put a little bit of muscle on your bones. And I'm not saying bulk up, just like do something. Maybe take a little run, maybe, power walk, get on the Stairmaster, get those legs defined. Just do a little something. Don't be that guy that's like walking and you can hear it like this. It's like, he's walking like this. You know why it's making that sound? Because his goddamn feet are dragging on the ground. His legs aren't even powerful enough to walk like a normal human being. Humans walk like this, not like this, dragging your damn feet like a sloth. Bruh, you can't be doing that. So like, at least try to put like a little bit of muscle on your bones. Learn how to fight, learn how to do something, man. And maybe you won't be perceived as a nice guy, AKA beta. Let's go to the next video. We got another white woman. Shout out to ABL. Another white woman in the house. And let's see what she has to say. It says, this is the nice guys. Oh, this is why nice guys finish last. I can't read today. Oh, well.
Is why nice guys finish last. Men, we women, of course we like nice guys. It's not the niceness that's the problem. It's when the niceness desexualizes you, that's when it's a problem. A lot of nice guys tend to compromise on their masculinity by trying to be too nice. And then they turn around and blame not being able to be successful with women on being too nice. If you're a man who's nice and you still have your masculine traits, so this means you're a leader, you're not a people pleaser, you take risks, you go after what you want, You will be very successful with women, including the ones that you are really, really attracted to. Masculine traits are the most important factors of attention for a man. So be a good guy, be a nice guy, but don't give up your masculinity for it.
Yeah, it's kind of give it up to her. It's kind of like I just said. Like, I'm a nice guy. I think I'm a nice guy. I've been called a nice guy. Maybe until you get to know me, you're like, man, that guy's kind of a douche. But I don't think I'm a douche at all. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. Any girl that I've been out on the town with, I know she's got to say that, hey, this guy's a nice guy. He's treated me well. He's took care of everything. I haven't even had to open my wallet for anything.
Nope.
That's not the way I roll. So I'm a nice guy, but I'm also masculine, and I'm not going to sit up here and just take some bullshit. That's definitely what I'm not going to do. So it goes to like what I was just saying a while ago. If you're a guy that don't have any muscle on your bones, go power walk. Go join a gym. You can join Planet Fitness, I think for like $15 a month because they're upping up their price. They're putting their prices up a little bit. $15 a month is not a lot. You can help out with your health. You can be more attractive, more appealing. And if they got a punching bag in there, just try it out, man, because that's what we're meant to do anyway. Men are strong. Our bodies are built for this. Our bodies are built for war. Our bodies are built to protect. So that's what I do, man. Like I said, I'm a nice guy. I treat my girls very nice. Anybody that just say if it's not a girl, I treat them with respect too. You can't say I treat them nice, but I mean, I talk to them how I talk to them. It could be very straightforward. That could be that Sagittarius in me too. It could be straightforward, but I'm not trying to hurt feelings. But sometimes I have a tendency to hurt people's feelings, and I'm just laughing and thinking everything's funny and just telling it how it is. But that's a masculine part of me too. So, but I think I'm a pretty nice guy. It's just that like I got some muscle on my bones. You know, I don't look like you should just sit up here and try to roll up on me like that and nothing's gonna happen. Because something is damn sure gonna happen. I can promise. Now you can talk your little trash or all this stuff, but if you put your finger on me, that's when some shit's definitely gonna crack off. You be like, man, I don't recognize this guy. He might have a demon in him.
Demon got me.
That's what it's gonna be like, man. So Lord forbid that we get to that point. Let's get to this last video. That was a good video. I like that. And she was definitely easy on the eyes. Now where's this? Here it is right here.
I don't think nice guys fit.
This video's I think I watched this video is ridiculous right here. Let's listen to this. Let's let this slick back woman, white woman, take it away. Let's go, baby.
Last. No. I think nice guys win.
She look like a crackhead.
Time and at a certain age. Yeah. And I don't think that there's a set age.
I'm gonna run this
nice
back.
Guys finish last. No. I think nice guys win at a certain time and at a certain age. Yeah. And I don't think that there's a set age on that. I don't think it's like 28 nice guys start. I think it takes the nice guy with a good foundation and then meeting a girl at that time who's like, I'm looking for certain qualities for the rest of my life. Also, I think a lot of fuckboys, so to speak, turn into really nice guys. They can. Like, I think anything can happen. Yeah. And I don't think good girls are hard to come by or nice guys finish last. I think it's like the perfect combination of timing, and then it can work. I don't think
Okay,
nice guys.
let me break this down for you real quick. This girl is of an advanced age. White women, they be aging hard sometimes. So I'm going to put her right around 35 years old. Let's look at the other one.
No.
I'm going to put her right around, 20, 29. Neither one of them are wearing makeup. Let me break it down pretty much what they're saying. Nice guys don't finish last at a certain point. What she's saying is, once I've been out there and I've been outside on hitting these streets hard.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
So once I'm done being outside and I'm not a city girl anymore, and now I think I want to go back to church and be a born-again Christian and also possibly be a born-again virgin, well, then I'll go try to find a nice guy. Once I finish my hoe phase, like,
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
once I got all these Chads, Pookies, Ray Rays in and just ran through me. Boom, 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 boom. Just knocking me out. Boom, 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 boom. I go to a party. Boom, 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 boom.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
So once that phase is over, right, now I can go and find a nice guy, a guy that probably isn't going to be getting hit on by other women, a guy who probably is going to recognize that I look way better than he is, and he's going to take me and put me up on a pedestal and treat me like a princess. That's what the nice guy is, and that's pretty much what she's saying is once she's done her whole phase, then the bad girl can turn into the good girl and run into the nice guy, so the nice guy still finishes last in a certain age, right? Well, she said it doesn't have to be a certain age, but it's probably going to be a certain age. If you're a nice guy, you're probably not going to start winning until you're right around 38. Then you can go out there and get your trophy wife or your trophy girlfriend because she done been slutted out and whored out. Now she can come back to you and be like, hey, this guy's going to treat me like a princess because he's never even touched a girl of my caliber. He's never even smelt the booty hole of a girl that looks like me. So the nice guy, that's pretty much what she's saying. Listen to it.
I think nice guys win at a certain time. And
at a certain time, okay, once I have finished my slut phase.
At a certain age. Yeah. And I don't think that there's a set age on that. I don't think it's like 28, nice guy starts. I think it takes the nice guy with a good foundation and then meeting a girl at that time.
Okay, so a nice guy with a good foundation. Guys don't get a good foundation till they're in their 30s, like 35 plus. Maybe 28 if you're really getting on your hustle, but right around 35 plus, so it is at a certain age.
Who's like, I'm looking for certain qualities for the rest of my life. Also, I think a lot.
Looking for certain qualities for the rest of their life. The way that American women have been moving, they don't even want to have friggin' babies until they're freaking 32. So for the rest of my life, so they're going to be at an advanced age because the ages that I call really nice and sweet, like the Goldilocks zone, is from 18 to 25. 18 to 25. I tell my homeboy, don't go over the age of 25, bro. Just stay right there. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Nope, don't leave.
And I'm out of here.
Stay right in that age. Age gap. The way of the future. Like I say, I preach that all the time. But, yeah, man.
A lot of fuckboys, so to speak, turn into really nice guys. Mm-hmm. They can. Like, I think anything can happen. Yeah. And I don't think good girls are hard to come by or nice guys finish last. I think it's like the perfect combination of timing, and then it can work.
Yeah, so like I said, once she's done her whole phase, then you can commence and go get the nice guy. And guess what, man? She's going to cheat on you anyway, so you're taking a risk, buddy. You're the nice guy, and you're going to get cheated on like a nice guy would. So, yeah, you're still finishing last. I mean, shit, you're still finishing last. Still. Nothing changed, buddy. You're a nice guy. You're going to suck out here, okay? Yeah, you're going to have your trophy wife and whatever. You're gonna take her. You're gonna take her to the party. She's gonna be wild, sniffing lines in the back room, and she's probably gonna cheat on you with a Chad, Pookie, Ray Ray, or Tyrone, one of those guys. Okay. Anyway, Black Suburban Dad Review. Tell a friend to like and subscribe to the video. You like and share the video. I'll be back again with a better video because this one, All right, peace. I'm out.